Hi everybody, welcome back to part 2 of Materia D&D, session 109, where I have Jones visiting. So in the previous session, the menagerie, woke up uh, to the tiny hut becoming the tiny sauna, thanks to their companion Davis and his connection to the Hearthguard, maybe? Um, but they formulated an agreement and a plan to continue venturing deep into the uh, the mountain itself, uh, where they, before departing, had breakfast and reflected on some of the things that Davis had seen, and he had filled in Karos and said on Hearthguard and the different things that they've experienced and witnessed with it. Uh, the realization that the uh, what was realized? The constellations are part of the summoning. That the entity is seemingly scaled, but as Davis had woken up with pain in his left eye, he recalled that this horned scaled entity that is in his dreams that was associated with Hearthguard is essentially missing or has its left eye fused shut.
Jones just blacking out
Yeah,
the camera.
is he? I
Yeah,
don't
it's
even know
fine
he's
now.
going.
It's fine now. But he just like literally
He's just
moved just the
happy.
tip of his tail into black it out. Sorry.
No, you're good. But they had continued venturing and heading into the caverns, using Featherfall to traverse quickly downwards, safely. Um, they were made aware of um, a beast in its death throes, and immediately before them, and were able to hide. And the menagerie then was able to kind of ascertain and look over it, and they saw about 12 or so of these um, gray skinned humanoids with primitive weapons, dismembering and ripping into a hooked horror, a subterranean predator that has like the head of a vulture, um, a body that's covered in like a beetle-like carapace, and its arms are like two large sword-like appendages. Um, Dregnar, seeing what they were, attempted. Oh, sorry. After seeing these entities up close, as they had heard the group came up, but were not able to necessarily find them, likely due to the fact that they were covered in the viscera and gore of the hooked horror. Uh, it was made aware that these entities are blind, that rely on scent and hearing to track their prey. And Dregnar attempted to distract some of them and just see how they would react with throwing a pebble down one of the corridors of the caverns, and he saw that they have quick reflexes but are not just blind to rush out after something. Uh, Gathering themselves, bringing the shadows to dampen their footsteps, Sej and Paros, Sej and Dragnar lead the way in another direction through the caverns. So, where would you guys like to? What are you guys looking for? What are you guys doing? What is on y'all's mind? And I will
Is
give
there
the
any like hmm
Yeah. Same.
what would we be looking for? Anything, really.
Well, I mean,
Civilization underground, something.
we know if we could somehow find our way to like the portion that Dregnar was familiar with, we can kind of get our way from there. But that's difficult to do, I imagine. And actually, real quick, did when Dregnar was able to kind of have his vision, like, did it was it worked stone like the path that he saw?
he saw.
Like, so
Oh, when like approaching, yes, it was worked.
okay,
Yeah.
not just like carved out, like it was actually like worked.
Yes, at that point, I don't remember which vision you were talking about. Yeah,
Okay,
that was worked, which you have not come across
yeah,
for a very long while.
yeah. I guess we just any signs of any like more civilized. structures, right? Like these things probably live in really primitive things, like anything that's more like pathways or even like minecart tracks, which I doubt, but anything that's a sign of like a more kind of advanced civilized society that would have been deep down in here would be what I'd be looking for. And a kitty.
I feel it's best we make as much space between ourselves and that hunting party. Would not want to end up like that creature.
Fair.
Uh, so Karos will just be on general lookout. Uh, and his perception would be and you guys can tell me what you guys are all doing as well, if you wish to make make sure something is indeed happening. Oh, he rolled a 17 on this one. So 17 plus 8, 25. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. As you guys carefully and kind of slowly move deeper into the bellies of the mountain. I'll say if no one's going to speak up, there will be some downtime of the quiet movement. Much of the atmosphere and the environment hasn't changed. I would say there is maybe a little bit more of a musky fungal scent heading down, and Karos will let you guys know of it. And then as he points it out, you are aware of it. It's nothing. It doesn't make you cough, or it's not like it's not attacking you, but it's definitely another new smell down here. Um,
Didn't we heard of this from? I can't remember if it was from the mimics or someone up on the surface, but someone mentioned this as like maybe a source of food for them or something. Something like they used fungus or something. I don't remember. Something like that.
do you think? If that's the case, maybe we're getting close to something they're controlling.
Yeah. I don't know if that's good or bad.
I would say bad, but do we keep moving?
Yes, I think we do. However, grim thought. We floated down here. How the hell are we supposed to get back up?
It's a good question.
I know how I'm getting up.
Yeah, and then Dragnar can tie off a rope for us.
Exactly.
Okay.
Uh, as you guys venture a little bit further, being cautious, is anyone again? Does this spur any thought, or I don't want to take away the opportunity for y'all to come up with something, but so
I mean, I'll be walking with Hearthguard out, just kind of keeping an eye on it most of the time.
gotcha. As you're moving, lights are still on, right? As far as I understand.
Yeah, yeah, I'm leaving mine on.
Okay, got it.
Adam, I would be like at the edge of the light area just so the light doesn't affect my ability. So I'll be out front, kind of.
Understood. Yeah,
I
that's
think
why I
I would have.
figured you'd.
I'm gonna put Drifty back in my backpack.
Okay, gotcha. I'm just
It's
gonna
just
move all
dancing
these
lights.
lovely things. Yeah, I'm just moving all these off the map right now, and then Drifty I will put down here. So just in case we need to grab
So
them.
do you have light and dancing lights now?
I do. One's cleric, one's wizard.
Yeah.
So as you're moving, and heading down this tunnel, uh, there's a Karos would pick up on it. Um, there's as you're venturing and kind of keeping an eye out, there's this brief little spark of light uh, on the ground about light spell. about 10 feet away from y'all. And you, as Karos sees it and makes y'all aware of it, look out! And this little spark kind of, and this little puff of vibrant purple, I want to say smoke, but Davis, it's different than the green purple smoke. It's
Okay.
different. And it has like this source of illumination in it. And then it fades. And then a book falls to takes the place of the smoke.
A book?
A book. A BOOK.
Definitely should read that, Davis.
Guys, what?
I'll pick it up and hand it to Rock. I'll be like, this seems like.
As you go to pick it up, you see like it's closed, and on the front is essentially a hand that has like is so there's like a mouth, and there's like it's beautiful metal work on the front of it, like with filigree and etching and all that. And it's like a hand over a set of lips doing shh, but in the middle finger and ring finger and thumb is holding a long, elegant quill. And as you pick it up and you start to go hand it off, you'll see that the hand, like it's of metal, like of design of the book, moves slowly out of the way, and the mouth opens. Says, "Greetings. This is the last message recorded by Orin Ebenquill, scholar. I have activated as I have sensed arcane magic. Please find his last notes within my pages."
Do I know that name or an Everquill? Is that
Ebenquill.
Ebenquill?
Give me a history check. Yeah, I got you. Oran Ebenquill.
18?
Wow. You've heard of an individual that had of an Ebenquill that you've come across his name a long time ago in just some random libraries. He was a scholar, wizardly scholar. Went missing at some point. He's from the time of the Braggart War, towards the end of it.
Hello, book friend. Cool. So you're okay if I pick you up, touch you, all that, book? You're.
Give me an Arcana check.
Do you know Magic Mouth?
17.
It doesn't respond because it's literally programmed to say the same thing over and over and over and over again, and the trigger was a source of arcane magic.
Okay, I'm definitely grabbing the book, and I'm also gonna look at my book and be like, "Hey, can you talk too?"
Out of character, didn't you spend a lot of time talking to it after the hag fight?
I mean, yeah, I talked to my book, but it's not to talk back. If you can talk, now's your chance. Do it. Talk.
But I don't think any of
Big
us.
damn you!
I don't think any of us saw that, or like we didn't know that you were talking to your book. You just were talking to yourself, I think. So.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. Does my book talk?
It doesn't talk back to you now.
Dang it! I gotta teach my book to talk. I am gonna flip through this thing. Can I read it?
As you start flipping through the pages, can you give me a
Some sort of
You say survival check.
no.
Will
Too late for
save.
bardic inspiration.
At least they didn't ask how much HP you have. Like, are you below
You know-
100 HP?
But if I get eaten by a book, I accept it.
No.
Power word death. Bye bye.
You should fight the bag.
I accidentally closed this page that I needed.
Ooh, kaiju fight. Book versus bag.
Dude!
Illusionary script.
Container combat!
It's not full illusionary script. Davis, I hate the frickin'.
Say what?
I'm trying to find illusionary script and it's not pulling
Oh, it's
it
a
up.
illusory script. That's why.
illusory script. That's why. How do you spell it?
ILLUSORY script.
Thank you. That's silly that I can't.
I mean,
ascertain
illusionary
what
is not a word. That's why.
Oh, I was gonna say illusory wasn't a word. Never
Wrong.
mind.
Wrong. It is.
Well, the funny part is when you said that, I thought you said at first you said you're a loser. I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
dude,
Damn,
shit.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Savage. Slow
I was
down.
just making sure that sea invisibility doesn't count. Rock. I need another
Yeah.
Arcana check.
Okay, I'm using my good dice.
And then he needs you to roll 6 sets of 3d6.
24.
As you kind of like look through it, you understood that like the recording on the book and the way that the hand moved and everything and the revealing the mouth, that was the spell Magic Mouth. The words, as you're starting to like look through the book, it's just a swirl of moving ink and on every page. And you're thinking to yourself, this is magic. It's enchanted. You need to peer through. You need to dispel the magic that is blocking the words to be seen.
I like that you said the word dispel.
Add a
You're welcome.
character. If it's the same spell as illusory script, that would actually erase the book.
Allow me to kind of.
Okay, that's fine. I was just making sure
Yeah.
I didn't
It's not
misunderstand.
the script. The illusionary part is blocking the actual script. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Yeah, Danny.
Yeah.
Like that's the part that's the illusionary.
I'll give it the old bippity boppity boo. And
Okay. Third
yeah,
level.
just
So as you
after at first he'll complain, dang it, it's another unreadable book. Why do I always get the unreadable books?
I
Freaking
mean, that
annoying.
would just talks to you. You don't need
Is
to read
is
it.
it too late for a bardic inspiration? I want to tap him on the shoulder and be like, "You got a, you've got a knack for this shit."
Quiet.
so
Sorry.
are you doing third level the spell?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you do, I'll just say all of you kind of see this like ink blob. Just like the pages, like the book itself kind of forces itself open, almost like a wind is kind of flipping through the pages, and you just see ink just start like flying out of not landing on anyone. It seems to like dissipate, and then the book closes, and then Rock, you go to open it, and it is, for all intents and purposes, in common, and you can read it, having dispelled what was masking behind the pages. Giving a quick peruse. Oh, I don't want to give you a quick peruse. I guess I need you to give me an investigation check as you're going through the book.
And
Sorry.
the bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
And you have a bardic. Yeah, you have a bardic inspiration.
Which is a D what? Sorry?
10.
10.
And
Come on now.
Be confident in your dice
It's
now.
only been 20 sessions. I'm still learning.
And we did just level, but it didn't change your die.
I know.
oh god. When I said unreadable book, I meant it. I got +8, so I rolled a 2 and a 4, and I got an 8. 14.
14, yeah.
14. That's okay. Investigation of 8. 14 total. Okay, so as you're kind of flipping through it, this book is, there's pages, there's blank pages. So there's pages with stuff. There's pages that are blank, and then there's pages that are almost like a log or a diary. The pages in the front seem to be spells. The middle pages seem to be empty pages. And then somewhere like and then like reading it like from the back forward, so like actually like reading the book in reverse is almost as if he was writing a log. It will take you some time to. It isn't common, so it'll just take you time to peer through it. So, what do you want to do, and what is the group, or what do you tell the group? I guess.
Okay, guys, I fixed the unreadable book, but there's a lot of stuff here. It's kind of dark, hard to read. Do we
How
want to?
about you read it whenever we stop?
Yeah. Well,
I mean, we don't.
yeah.
Sure.
Also, why is there just a random book here? Like, why here? I'm gonna look around.
You focus on the book, while the rest of us will look.
Yeah, okay, I'll start. Yeah, guys, figure out what here. And then I'll start reading.
Yeah,
What everyone's doing.
I'll
Like, check what.
actually, I'm gonna. This is actually something I was meaning to say the whole long. Like, if I look up, do we at least can we see the ceiling?
Sure, yes.
Okay, and it doesn't. There's nothing notable about it. It's just rocks, right?
You can give me an investigation or perception?
Perception.
I guess it'd be perception
Oh
check.
shit!
Oh, boy. 15.
Seems legit. Just,
Well, I mean, honestly, I was thinking like, would I see stars or something? You know, if I look up.
no.
Okay.
Whoa.
You see cavern.
Okay. Yeah, with that in mind, like, I'll just look for anything that.
Okay.
Like, for somebody who might like tracks or like signs that maybe somebody made camp here or something. Just any sign of somebody that would have come here, left this book here, and then left.
Understood?
And if anybody wants to join me, they can help.
I want to very slowly make my way. I'm guessing the smoke came from a direction. I want to.
No, that smoke was like a puff of smoke as the book operated.
Oh, there's no. It just. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, then yeah, I would join Davis and. Yeah.
Keep an eye out.
Extra quiet, extra
Just like
active. Let's
making a
go.
little spiral around, kind of spiraling out, or just looking around.
Alright,
I do really. Like Holy shit, I forgot the words. Like pound my chest, point that direction, split up, but like silent. Do like tactics like that, but we're just looking.
Trying to use like hand signals,
Okay.
like a SWAT team or something.
Yeah. Taking it too seriously.
Yeah, fine, whatever. Go ahead.
Can't talk. What? Never mind.
Dregnar and said, you guys
Josh,
do anything particular?
other than laughing at Al's attempt to do super secret military hand signals,
I was solely just making up shit.
There's like a little bunny
Looks
ears
more-
hopping or something like that. And you're like, what the fuck is that?
it reminds me of the Three
And the-
Stooges.
Yeah, exactly.
When you say what is that, I was the same thing again, but kind of angry.
It's like forcefully.
Yeah.
Bunny around the tree.
Get off!
It's
Take
the
those shoes.
burrow.
Come on.
Can we see a wall, or the other place we're at? Is it so big that we can't even see the walls of what we're walking around?
Yeah, you can see the walls. I would say that the width and the height of the caverns, like it's natural cavern, so it fluctuates greatly. But the tightest squeeze that y'all have had to go through is about where it's 5 feet by 5 feet or so. But there hasn't been a lot of that. It's been mostly 15 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet by 15 feet, 20 feet or so.
Gotcha.
So like the light when you're doing the lights about pretty much covers. And then obviously you get to some like larger natural chambers that are maybe 100 feet by 100 feet, but you've only run into a few of those so far.
I know it's probably going to be very difficult, if not impossible, but I will start doing a circular pattern, trying to look to see if there's any tracks of the person who dropped the book, was attacked, dropped the book, whatever, maybe remains, tracks, scuffles,
Drop it.
something.
Survival check.
That would be a 22.
Damn.
There's not
16.
16. Nice. There for 22 total. There's not of an individual. There's tracks of a lot of different things walking through here.
Does it look like it could be possibly a game trail, like worn down by like things that pass back and forth quite a few times?
Try to think how that would work in a cave.
Well, like maybe the stone is smoother
I
from
get
the
you.
rubbing,
Yeah,
little
yeah,
pebbles
I
aren't
would
are
say
dislodged.
I would say yeah. There was enough traffic to where there's like not any loose dust or dirt or anything around here. It does seem like this area is more well traveled than other parts that you've been to.
Okay, as soon as I see that, I will turn to the group and get their attention and say, we are in a very heavily traveled, if you will, cavern or
And
area.
reminds me, and because you rolled high, you would see that there is just ever so slightly in amongst some of like the craggy, surfaces of some of the stones and the stalactites, stalagmites, that there are some little fungal polyps and stuff kind of starting to sprout up around places.
Hmm.
That you notice.
Didn't whoever's near me, say Saj is near me. I'm like, didn't the mimic say that there was an issue with fungus and the rot or the greed rot or whatever?
They were mentioning the greed rotten type people that they have issues with. Um, they're the I guess the host here. They're the people here.
Yeah, but didn't they mention
Maybe.
something about the fungus or fungal infection or something like that?
Hmm.
Then
I mean, I could imagine that would happen. I don't remember if
whenever
you mentioned it specifically.
then I'll look at Al and Rock and Davis. Didn't they mention something about fungus or fungal or
Yeah, I
something?
thought they were like using that as a food source, maybe.
We may be in their food source area as I point out some of the fungus that's growing on the ground.
Yeah, we smelled it earlier.
Ooh.
Can I try to take a sample, Adam?
Yeah, sure.
Also, did Rock mention that he had heard of that guy, Oren Eben, or heard of Ebenquill?
I don't know.
I did not. No,
Okay, never mind then.
I'm just nose deep in the book now. Just
Right. So going to you, where are you reading? Like, so um, so again, front of the book. Like if you're reading the book normally, naturally, front of the book is spell scrolls or spells. There's a bunch of middle space that's empty, and then if you were to flip the book upside down and read it like back to front, it's where he started ledgers and notes and journal. And
as badly as I want to read the spells, I would be looking for any information on anything either to do with the area that we're in or help might help Davis.
as Karos sees you kind of looking through the book, he'll say, if it's got like notes, maybe you want to look towards the end of it, the notes, because it's going to be the most recent, probably. Go ahead and give me an investigation check again with advantage because Karos is helping.
Yeah, but what does he know about intelligence?
Says the Psy Warrior with 18 intelligence.
You said investigation?
Investigation with advantage.
25.
Okay. So yeah, his little look towards the end, so you kind of flip it over, start at the front of the ledger, and then go to like where you see like the last few pages are written. You kind of skim and read over those. I haven't written out the exact pages, but there is the very first, like, so at the very front of the book, you do see that it is the very first page of that. Before you get to the part where Carl said, this is uh, Notes and Ledger by Oren Eben Quill, scholar, occultist, and advisor. Uh, and then kind of from the history of him is that he was alive during the last third of the Braggart's War. So that means anywhere from 500-ish years ago to 300 so years ago. And you know that he was, as it says, a scholar, and he was able to avoid the Braggart's War because he was doing research. And then on this, as you kind of flip through, getting towards the end of the page, one thing that you see amongst it is my trepidations in understanding the sickness upon the mountain. And then you kind of flipping through, and then you'll stop on a section, and it will say, my leg has been broken, as I have been cast down to these caverns by the trustees. I cannot believe that power has gotten them to do such rash acts. I for certain will die here, and I will ensure that my book is only found by those that could use it for the greater good of research and knowledge. Gibberish. You see a little bit of blood stained in the book. There's a log of him crawling through the caverns, and him just kind of contemplating his last moments, how long will he last down here, etc. Flipping kind of back, because you went to 25, to a little bit before that section that meant read in the sickness about the mountain, is there is a magic sickness that has spread through the mountain. Greed is one aspect of it, but it is more of a catalyst to a fever, yet not of temperature, but of the supernatural. There must be a source, likely foreign, that spreads like a miasma through the caverns, leaching itself into the rocks itself, and poisoning the people. Continuing kind of going through some of the notes, he's stuck, is what you get. Like, he couldn't figure it out. There's more, but that's what you get right now.
I'll just, as I'm reading, I'll just kind of be like, basically, a summary of that. So I'm kind of reading it aloud to everyone, or whoever's near me.
I think it's just Karos.
I
guess we're all kind of close.
I would say, yeah, it's loud enough, like, where you're close. And then I would say, Karos would say, there's anything else? One other thing that would, in the portion where you can see he's stuck, is, it's like more like, again, I like to use the term mathematical. He kind of starts like drawing diagrams, mathematical thoughts, and it illuminates the concept of there has been reference and research in entities of old or of vast power or of different realms and planes, that their very presence warps the nature of the material plane. And he believes that's a clue. He can't prove it, but he thinks that something like that is there. And he's kind of like, he gives some examples of like layers and dwellings of such entities.
Yeah, I'm just passing that on to everyone. See
Yeah,
if
you're welcome. Try to make some
anyone
jokes.
wants to react to anything. Is there any, like, did he try to do any sort of, like, map or drawing of where
Good question.
anything in here? As I'm flipping? No drawings. No, okay.
So he said the trustee. So he was cast down into the caverns by the trustees. You said so. Magic, sickness, and the mountain greed is one aspect. What was after that?
Okay. But yeah, so he had his leg broken.
Right.
He was cast down to the caverns by the trustees. That's one part.
Yeah, power has gotten to them.
Flipping.
Blah blah blah.
Yeah, he's convinced that he's gonna die down here. He wants to make sure that the book falls into someone's hands that can use it for research and for good. And that kind of details his magic mouth spell on it.
Right.
Okay. There is a magic sickness that has spread through this mountain.
Right. Okay.
Greed is one aspect of it, but it's more of a catalyst to a fever, yet not of temperature, but of the supernatural. And then there
Did he
must
say
be
that
a
out loud?
Yeah, I'm reading out loud.
Davis, that kind of sounds like what's happening to you.
Yeah, the fever part. Although there's definitely temperature to that.
Well, I'm more talking about your not so normal behavior earlier when we were deciding what we were doing.
Wait, what? 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 Not so normal behavior.
Well, okay, bear with me. Let's go back.
No, no. Wait, like, go
that Davis
physically go
wisdom
back?
save.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's go back. Let's go back to town.
we'll just say you fail the wisdom save, so
Oh,
we say that
sure.
you
Yeah.
can
I'd be like,
yell at them.
wait, no, no. What?
Why not?
I mean, we're down here already. Let's just keep going. We just found a new clue. We found something. There's got to be tons of information in here we can just use to get to go. Let's go.
But we also found a whole bunch of people that want to probably eat our faces off.
Yeah, but
So
we could take them. You saw the thing that they took down. That was nothing. Like, it took 12 of them to get that. We got this.
And while I'm
Davis.
doing this, I'm looking at Karos and Al and Sej and Rock, kind of like, listen to
I'll
what
get
he's
on.
saying.
Kind of a little twitchy there, Dave.
What? It did, we
Come on,
just
man.
found this new thing. Are we?
Davis, you're not feeling 100%. I think when we go back
I
to town,
feel
just
fine.
rest
Actually,
like
I feel better than I did this morning. What are you talking about?
yeah, just a few days. You'll get over the sickness.
What?
Then we'll think it over. You know,
How close are you to him, Al?
I'm
Pretty
probably
close, I
closer
would
than
imagine.
everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause I
I
was
would say
helping with the other thing.
I kind of imagine you kind of approach Davis, and as you say, we'll head
Yes.
out. Davis just shoves you off. It's like we are staying here.
Hey, no touchy.
You
Come
could
on.
go,
So
but I mean, like, I think that'd be stupid.
This is for your well-being.
What is?
That's my concern.
now, okay, guys, I don't want to leave. I just wanted to see him realize what we're talking about.
Yeah, so what are you talking about? I just want to, like, the reason you guys came here is because, I mean, and thank you guys. It means a lot to me that you're here, but let's finish this. We're here. Let's go.
And
As go ahead.
go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, as Rock continues reading, there must be a source, likely foreign, that spreads like a miasma through the cavern, leaching into the rock itself and poisoning the people.
When he says that, because that's the next thing I was getting ready to say, Adam. Because I remember you saying that. I'm going to look at the fungus. And I
Right.
also have the book and Hedgecrafters and all that. Does it look like it is a fungus that would belong inside of a mountainous area?
Nature check with advantage if you're using the kit.
Ooh, nat 20 on that bitch!
Hell,
What? Hell
no,
yeah.
it does not belong here.
Oh.
It's
It is.
alien.
Okay, I would say this. It is alien in the fact that it is foreign, but it is not alien as like it comes from the far realm or something like that. It is of materia. It should not be growing down here.
Okay, so that's the next Captain Obvious moment I will have. I believe it's the fungus, guys, because that fungus belongs in a different climate and region than this mountainous area.
I mean, this
And
is
then
what
Belongs dense forest and
I'll open up the book that Marv gave me and says, I think it's this one right here.
yeah, it belongs in
Oh.
dense forests, often very humid. Um, yeah,
I'll
like
remind everyone of, because I told them all the dream stuff, so I'll remind them. I'll be like, yeah, I mean, remember this mountain just sprung up from something planting itself in the forest.
The mountain?
Yeah. So one of my dreams, weird, out of place starlit sky. I saw something come streaking down from the sky, crack into the ground where we are now, and then this mountain, the volcano springs up after it. Like that, this Snoring
Was
Mountain came from something else. it's weird. It's like you notice how all the other mountains around here are not quite as tall as this. It's a little bit weird, huh? It stands out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because guess what? It's not really part of that mountain range.
The thing that fell from the sky, anything discernible, a shape, a color, anything, or is it just so fast? I know it's a dream. I can't remember mine, but
Yeah, DM, I don't actually know.
anything?
Is it the same thing
Jones is
that
going ham.
that
Go,
the
go,
that,
go.
that the mimics explained when how they got here?
Davis, you would know that no, it is very different than from how the mimics got
Yeah,
here.
yeah. No, the mimics were the cloud. I know, or we think it's the
Okay.
cloud.
Well, they
This
both
was-
fell from the sky, so I'm just trying
Right.
to figure that out.
This,
Oh, fair.
this, as far as you like, when Davis gives you the description, it's like a part of the sky itself came crashing through. It's a meteor or you know, it's
Oh, okay. So it wasn't just like a point
something
of
like
light.
that.
It was like something with mass.
But what you see, yeah, but what you see in the vision is like it is like a light source, just, and then like it impacts, it craters, it digs it like,
Burrows.
and not like it actively digs itself.
Right.
No, like it's not doing that, but like it's traveling so fast and it's so potentially hot that it's like melting its way through.
Yeah.
And then the aftershock caused the mountains to
Ooh, it's like
encase it.
Yeah. So I'll
borderline
explain all that.
cataclysmic, but holy shit.
Yeah.
So he
Localized cataclysm. Yeah.
he reiterates the dream thing, and I got a DM question. Do I think that I could force him to dream that dream or a dream associated again with the Dreamstone?
Oh shit.
Dude.
Add a character. Don't you have to drop me to 0 HP for that?
No.
Oh, you can choose.
Yes.
Whew.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it
No.
does, but I mean,
No.
I get it. It's
Unless
a
I
unique
want to,
use of the
obviously.
thing. Yeah, no, it's a unique.
I'm just saying, if I fight you on it, that would be one way to force it.
Davis, you look like a bitch right now.
Bam!
Oh.
I can't
Okay,
believe you let Al talk to you like that. You a bitch.
I would say, okay, so as written, mechanically, no, but I like the idea. So if you can work out with the group of how to maybe use the enchantment in a different way, I'm not gonna say no to that. I'd be very curious to see how you pull it off.
Okay.
It's a
So
cool
I
idea,
will.
but you don't know
I
how.
will throw this out there just so Davis is fully aware. I said with this, and I pulled the Soj out because it's in the Soj, but I show him the stone. I can force you to dream certain things, but I have to incapacitate you.
Don't.
Now, I may be able to do it with a stunning strike, but I've never quite done it that way. If you remember the basilisk
Oh,
that
yeah.
I didn't kill, this has an ability that I can choose to kill it, or I can choose to subdue it and make it go into a dream state.
And how do I get out? If I have to.
Oh, it expires after a few minutes. I believe it's 10 to be exact. So you won't die.
Yeah, thanks.
But
Man.
normally it's going to occur whenever I would do a killing blow on you, but I'm trying to see if there's any, and I look around when I say this, is there a different way that we could possibly do this? I'm thinking the stunning strike may, but I didn't know if the magic users have something to where like maybe they could assist to get you closer to that cusp of death so we could institute this just to see if we can get some more information, specifically how we're here and you've learned more. Just an idea.
Hey, Rock, do you remember I used to do the spiral thing? I haven't done it in a really long time. I actually forgot how to do it. You draw a pattern on the floor and everybody's like, and they're really dumb for, like, that one.
Spiral thing.
I'm not
Hypnotic
confusing.
pattern.
That's it.
That's the one.
Right. Yeah. So this book's well in this book. Spiral. Yeah, I can't do that right now.
Oh yeah, you got your spell book, and I still don't know how the thing works. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got rid of that for the
Oh,
caves are dark. I didn't think anyone would see it anyway. So
me too. It's unfortunate.
I could
Just
get
an
it back
idea.
and we have a rest. We'll rest now.
I'll just look at Dirk and I was like,
Between long,
I could just get blackout drunk.
How much cake you
Yeah.
got left?
Well, the cake's gone. Remember, I got rid of it.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
you give it away. That'd
Yep,
probably be too loud
I
too.
gave it away.
Probably.
Gave it away now.
I'd have to rest on it, but I can hold somebody on the brink of death for a time.
God, all this talk of death freaking me the hell out.
Brink of. You're good, dude. You do it all the time. You know that thing where you fall down, you get right back
Yeah,
up
that's
again.
not fun. I have to literally, like, push myself beyond, like, most people's capabilities to do that.
I would say
Well-
since you're not enjoying the conversation so much, wisdom save, Davis.
Okay, I'm definitely not enjoying the conversation. Oh, that's a natural one. Total of 6.
This may
Alright.
happen one way
I'm
or
gonna.
the other.
Who am I attacking? Dragnar.
So it's to the point where I okay. So as you guys are kind of discussing this, Davis, you kind of for a moment get like you feel yourself like tunnel vision, and your friends get kind of muted out and muffled, and next thing you know, Hearthguard is in your hand, and then you don't know what you say, but your friends hear you, and at like pulling on your full orcish heritage, you are yelling and barking orders that there is no way you are, stopping me from getting to where I have to go. And his voice is echoing.
I was gonna
and
say volume control is not a thing right now. I'm sure.
Not at all.
I panic at that and I throw him in a ball if I can.
Sure. It's not. I don't think it's a restraint, right? It's just
No,
a
but
ball.
But it's a save for me,
It's-
right?
the
Yeah,
Dex
but I want to.
16 save.
Yeah.
Probably not veteran scars. It's not a status. Or
Yeah,
not a
that's what I'm saying.
condition.
It's not a set. That's what I was checking. I don't think it's a.
That
It's
you're just-
Odalux, right?
Yeah, or just
Where is
resilient
it?
sphere.
I don't see it on. I see
OTIL.
barrier. Resilience here. Thank you. Yeah, no status. So yeah, go ahead.
Okay, regular.
So just a straight deck save.
Oh, that's still a 5. So yep.
Yeah, so he's like,
And then-
Hearthguard in hand. Davis, you don't even like by the time you're in the bubble and you've kind of had this like brief snap, and you kind of clutch the side of your face again, and you just see you're in a bubble, and then all your friends are just looking at you. You see Hearthguard, like rock hand extended, keeping you grasped in the bubble. That's all you got.
Drop Hearthguard immediately. Just be like, gosh, shit. What's going on? None of you hear that.
Adam,
'cause
I
it's-
will look. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say you can't hear that because no sound escapes the ball. So, but you see me like mutter to myself, blah 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 blah.
Just because I know where we're at and what's
Yeah.
around us and his outburst, I'm going to quickly look around and make sure we didn't get somebody's attention.
Perception check.
Ooh, that's pretty good. That would be a 19, sir.
Definitely got things attention.
Okay, I say, we got possible incoming. And then
Alright.
what direction is it, around us or one
19,
specific direction?
It's kind of echoing out of the cat. It's not high enough to where you can. It's
Okay.
from a distance away, but you can't tell like from what corridor, chasm, was it
But
coming from.
it's okay. So like we have incoming guys.
And then Haros would say, I would say we go. Take the book, get him out of the sphere, let's go.
Yeah, at this point I'm just like knocking on the sphere.
I'm gonna like point at Davis and give 2 thumbs up. Huh?
I mean, a very defeated but like shrug of yeah.
I'm gonna mimic quickly stabbing myself and thumbs up that again too.
Genuine look of confusion.
Yeah.
Rock, what is that one?
Well, I'm just making sure he doesn't feel like stabbing any of us. We should go. And I drop the bubble.
Davis, you kind of fall like a foot,
Yeah, I don't have my. Well, actually, I'll reset my Hearthguard too.
Yeah. Oh, you did?
I will.
I dropped it, so I wasn't sure if it would have gone away.
Yeah, it did.
You
We
mentioned the good nature of the people that found it, and how assuming of the past writer of this book to assume that it falls into good hands. It's enchanted, so I don't know how it found us. It must be Davis's influence, huh?
Maybe.
What were
mean-
you saying, Jack? No, sorry.
Going through the chasms as you're having this brief
Right.
discussion.
Yeah. Walk a dog.
Well, I was going to
Yeah, we didn't
ask
run and talk.
But yeah.
quickly or quietly, which one we want?
Are we still under Pass Without a Trace? I assume?
No.
No,
No. Okay.
no,
Shit.
that's what I'm saying. Quickly or quietly.
Quickly.
Okay.
I think we got a booker. Yep.
Adam, just because I don't know exactly where it's coming from, I will bamf ahead a little bit
Sure.
to get ahead in case we're running into them.
Okay.
So probably 60, 90 feet ahead, give or take.
Yep. As you guys are running near the sounds, and I would also say, yeah, it's like it's hard to tell from what direction it's coming from. But Jagnar, you kind of vamp in front. It seems to be less intense from the direction you're going, so you know you're going in a proper direction. You guys are there. Run. Can I have all of you roll the percentile? So D100 for everybody.
Ooh. Finally used my D10s. This is my first
I
time.
know.
No, T-Rex, second time.
Ooh.
78.
How do I read this shit?
Okay. 26.
What's up? I got 600.
Nice. How'd you do that?
Ying.
We got a
A
60.
D100?
I got a
60.
60 and a 0.
So you got a 6.
A 6 if it's 0 first. What was...
Oh, is it? I don't know, because the one dice is 60.
Well, one should have
Oh,
10s on
60,
it,
it's
or if you're
60.
just using 2 10s, then you pick one.
Okay, so I guess I got a 6.
A 6.
The other way makes
Okay,
sense.
gotcha.
When in doubt, I do left to right.
Sej, what did you roll?
What were we rolling again? I'm sorry, I missed that part.
A D100, a percentile.
One golf
Oh.
ball, please.
So you can just roll /D /R D100, or there we go. Oh, not right. Who? We got a 6 and we got a 26. All right. So as you guys are, booking it through, kind of running, there's a brief moment where Al, you step in something and almost slip, but catch your footing and keep going and keep going. And then Rock, you step in something, kind of almost lose yourself, almost drop the additional book, but you kind of get up, catch it, keep running, and for a brief moment, there's that intense, gross odor. But you keep hauling it, and booking it, and running.
Does he get the odor, or do we both get the odor?
You both.
Okay. Whew.
Does Karos need to do a roll?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I didn't actually. Here, I'll do it for him. So if something bad happens, he's fine.
Okay.
So y'all are, running through Dragnar. You're, able to, kind of coordinate, navigate, and you're listening to the sounds. And after a good, I would say like more than 10 minutes, probably upwards towards 15 minutes of just getting away as a group, still illuminated, traveling through these winding and twisting caverns. You get kind of like that winded kind of kicks in. You just gotta stop and you kind of take your surroundings in and listen. Seems pretty quiet again. It's just the blood rush, your heartbeats racing, the heavy breathing, but you don't hear what else would have been coming possibly.
You got real loud and summoned your weapon and this isn't the place to be loud or to, start stabbing your friends. It's all good. I don't. I, I don't think any of us object to trying to help you figure out what's going on with it. He just, yeah. At least now you can see that it is affecting you. But we got your back. We'll get you through.
Everything's good. You can see from that we're safe from you. You're safe from us. We're doing everything we can. I mean, we fought him. We fought this guy twice. He's a load of shit, isn't he?
I hate to interrupt it, but at this moment, that smell kicks in, and it smells of just
Okay, guys, we gotta move.
fungus, rot. It's all the gross stuff.
Is this everybody or the two of us?
It's so intense that it feels like it's everybody.
Oh,
But
Okay,
Al,
guys.
you remember almost slipping, and Rock almost slipping. So, and it is as like Al, you check your boot. It is just.
gotta clean myself when we get a rest. Shit. Yeah, Dragnar, let's go. Come on.
Well,
Guys.
go ahead. Can't you use your Prestum, Digimum, whatever it is to clean stuff up?
He's gonna start snapping at his shoes.
It takes time. The only reason you were able to do it with Sej when you were in a previous session because you had the time. It will take time. This stuff is not like water. You're not just taking it off.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, shit.
let's keep-
yeah, this isn't
let's keep
so we gotta
moving.
keep going. Yeah. Let's go. Rock, you're next on the list. To get clean. Onwards.
Sej, how we looking on time?
Plenty of time. Sej would know that it is because you guys woke up towards the end of the rest. You've been traveling for maybe about 2-ish hours. It's probably about like 10 o'clock
Okay.
in the morning.
So keep pressing. If I see any way that goes down, I'll try so we can take that. Oh yeah, I'm making marks as we're going.
So you guys are able to press on forward. Are you going fast? Well, it's if you guys are gonna go fast again now, I think I need to do Constitution checks because you guys are gonna start pushing yourselves. So
I would say once we got clear, a normal pace will be fine. Just no lollygagging. Just like
got
keep.
it. So no stealth, but just keep going. Got it.
Yeah.
Before we
Okay.
pick up pace, I think I'm gonna take out a piece of cloth from my bag and tie it around my face like a bandana, but I have my trunk still, so
Just tuck it in. You're just like right.
I'm not gonna tuck it in, but I'm gonna like put it in front of my mouth at least so I can breathe
Understood.
cleaner.
Got it. Very well. Keep that noted. As you guys press on forward, is there anything in particular anyone is doing, or are you just trying to move and navigate as best as you can?
I actually want to prioritize keeping up the rear and I guess mostly keeping an ear out rather than keeping an eye out, but paranoid,
Yeah.
make sure we're not being followed.
Okay.
He's gonna try and stay as quiet as he can vocally as well.
Okay. Gotcha.
I would.
Unfortunately, if the group is not going all slow, you can't stealth, right? Unless you want to fall behind.
No, I'm gonna stay within 30, 40 feet of everybody.
Understood.
I was gonna say I would probably, frankly, be bad at looking around for things because I'd mostly be trying to focus on keeping myself to myself, and then
Gotcha.
constantly looking around, making sure that everything looks okay with my friends, make sure that they're not looking at me weird or that I'm just
Yeah.
very inward looking at this point.
Understood. So as you guys follow Dragnar through the illuminated caverns because of the light spells going, um, you get to. I would say you guys could travel 45 minutes to an hour really easily. I don't know when the idea of taking a rest will come in, uh, but again, it's more cavern. Um, the fungal smell, not the gross, nasty smell, but the fungal smell is still in the area. Dragnar, you're starting to spot, some of the fungal patches and all that. And um, if you were to press forward, uh, as the group would, there's going to be a part where you approach, where there's going to be like another natural shelf, and below, as you kind of look over the shelf, you see in the darkness, um, being illuminated by the light, just basically like a crop of fungus just growing. That same fungus that should be in a forest or something along those lines.
We have full patches now.
And you said that was where we're standing or down below the shelf?
Down below, where you're on the shelf, and then as you kind of look to see if this is like where you jump down, you see that it's almost like a field of growing fungus.
And how far down is that?
60-ish feet.
And how are we seeing this?
You have light spells still going.
Oh, okay. I was thinking that they were not that. I thought it was only 30 out to 30. Sorry.
30 bright, 30 dim.
Okay.
Total 60.
So I'll look back down.
Out of character, is there any visible, I guess, airborne spores, anything like that? As far as like, is the air clear
Mm-mm.
visibly?
It doesn't like you have that little bit of just like floating debris, I guess you would say, but it's not that it catches the light and you kind of see it, but it's not like a cloud of spores or something like that. No.
Okay, it's not much different from the dust we've probably seen up to this point. Okay.
Yeah, and based on what Dregnar told you, these are mushrooms that grow in a forest that are used for food and medicine.
Okay, I'm just throwing this out there, but I guess more mushrooms may not be a bad thing because it could be leading us to the source of, or the heart, if you will.
Yeah, it's our goal. I think it's the right direction, but shit. Yeah, Dragnar says, you know how long I've been traveling? Is this a good checkpoint, or do we keep pressing on
Since we picked up the pace, or what? About an hour since then.
since our last rest? I'm
Oh,
not keeping track of
what would
time
it
down here.
be? 2 hours or
It's
so?
it's about noon on the surface at this point.
Been a
About two
long
hours.
day. Okay, okay. Whew.
I can go down and scout ahead if you guys want.
I'll smile at him and pull out the horn. Yeah,
No, no.
just scream if you need us, which you won't, but it's a thought. It's a thought that counts.
Okay.
Down.
I'm gonna look for a good place down there. If there happens to be maybe a rock outcropping that's above the mushroom patch, I'll try to see if I can hit that spot.
All out. There's like a bit that kind of extends out that you can kind of and then look down, kind of get yourself amongst. If you want to go down, you can, or you can be on this outcropping about 20 feet above the main fields of shrooms.
Okay, well, I just wanted to go down there to, and sit there for 30 seconds or so to see if there's any adverse effects of being around all that mushroom.
Sure. As you sit there, kind of breathing, looking around, they're like the mushrooms that you were told in the book. Edible and used
Okay.
for medicine, probably.
Okay. Then I'll drop down to the actual floor, the floor, if you will.
Yeah. So when you drop down on the floor, you kind of there is some place for your feet, but essentially you're going to be stepping on mushrooms. Uh, they're not clouds of spores or anything. They're not that type of mushroom. But you do feel like the ground is spongy and kind of, wet. And as you kind of look down, just using what little light is still traveling from your friend's light spells, um, you're stepping on bones, you're stepping on carcasses, you're stepping on manure, you're stepping on
Awesome.
mushrooms growing on it.
How big is this area? Does it go past my vision, or does it seem like
Yes,
it's a smaller?
past your vision.
Okay. So I will climb back up on the little outcropping and bamf back up top.
Okay.
Of course,
As
I'll
a,
have to
as a
bamf
few
out of
friends.
the light.
Yep, yep. As a few of
And,
your, few minutes pass, Ragnar has returned to you.
and I'll say, well, it's another massive cavern, but the floor is spongy and covered with rotten stuff and bones and manure, apparently. So, um, yeah, it's pretty gross.
Okay, so it's where they
Disgusting.
live. Damn it.
It's where they live, or maybe that's where they throw their refuse so that mushrooms will grow better. Mushrooms are decomposers, so
Okay.
Hmm.
So at minimum, it's like an entrance to civilization. What they might call civilization if they can talk. Shit. This. Ugh.
I don't know. But if you think about normal agriculture, there's usually a house or a city, and then there's the crop fields off to one side. So I don't know if where we're popping in at, if we're at the edge of the crop field, the middle of the crop field, right
So
next to their little village, whatever. But it is lower, and Davis was adamant about trying to get down.
uh, fungus crop fields do not smell as good as plant crop fields. This is sounds like we're going the right way.
I'm gonna look at Davis.
Davis is like head down, just kind of not even paying attention.
Okay, Davis, need your input here, dude.
I'm gonna tap him on the
What?
shoulder.
Wait, what?
Oh,
I've been put on what?
keep going down.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, I will bamf back down there, and before I bamf, I said there is about a 20-foot tall rock outcropping that if you want to land on that first and then work your way down, or you could just I guess land right in the middle of the mushrooms, and then I do my little boom gone.
When Ragnar gets away from Davis, I'll give Davis make a quick attempt at a pep talk. Just wow, I had this planned out, and then I immediately dropped everything when I.
That happens.
That's
That
okay.
happens to me too.
Oh man, we're here because we want to be here, because we want to help you.
Yeah, I know. That doesn't help. I brought you guys here, and I don't even know what the hell I'm doing.
No. That's the thing. We can, if we didn't trust in this, we would have left a long time ago. This is dangerous. This is dumb, but we're cool with that kind of stuff, especially if it's for you.
We're here for a reason.
This is
Now
gonna work out, man.
we finish this out regardless, rather than leave empty-handed. Well,
You actually do see
proverbially.
Davis does perk up just at least a little bit. That helped. Thank you.
Yeah. Let's figure out what the hell this glaive is doing. Like the snake piece of shit.
Bad
Whatever the
sound
hell's going
stuff.
on. Snake guy's an asshole. Let's go.
Like, hey, I'm no asshole. Speak for yourself, jerk.
Does he clutch his left eye when I call the snake an asshole? Asshole.
All of a sudden, Drake hears nothing but screams as Al gets brutally murdered by Davis and his glaive.
Say it
You will
again.
pay for your
Say it
insolence.
Okay.
I-
Go ahead.
Just because I also saw David soaking a little. Maybe send him a message
Okay.
that'll just pop into your head. You know, it's from me, and it'll be, hey, remember? It'll be a couple messages. Hey, remember when I said, look after me if I go crazy? Well, don't worry, I'm looking after you too, and I'm gonna send the word wink.
Oh, wink. I love it.
Wink
And
emoji.
The first emoji sent ever.
Actually, out of character, I think you've used this with me before, so this isn't
Yeah,
super
you
weird.
know
Okay.
it's me, and you know you can reply if you want. I'm
Yeah,
not
but I
gonna
think I'm
do this.
also like surrounded by other people right now, and it looks. And also, I'll look and see you like doing it. I guess surreptitiously, trying to make it like not obvious.
Yeah, you can see me doing it. I wouldn't be hiding.
But it looks like you're trying to not draw attention to yourself. Maybe I don't know. It seems weird that you wouldn't just come over and say that to me, but it's fine. I'll just say thanks.
I like to play with people's minds.
True.
That's all. Just trying to help you out.
You can reply to this message.
So many
As
words.
you guys work your way down, not really having time to rest, continually on the move, getting down into the fungi fields. Um, you know, it's spongy, it's squishy, it's soft, but you're able to traverse. Are you trying to get out of this cavern? Are you heading down the center? Are you doing the outskirts? What's the path, the plan?
I guess my idea is I'm going to look for the place that looks like it goes down.
Okay. Uh, it so in this immediate field, this cavern where framed by stalactites and stalagmites, uh, the only light source is the light spells that you guys have. You're not seeing it, and you're continuing to kind of move as the group, heading
Adam, can I say something
through.
real quick?
Yeah.
Since I just had an epiphany of what Davis said, I want to listen for any running water because he said something about having to go through a crack. So I'll continuously be listening for running water, and water of course goes down. So that's the way I'm going to head.
Okay. We'll say that there is a point where you can, you hear the trickling of water, you kind of move the group in that direction, traversing across this fungi field. That's about, give or take, 120, 150 feet at one direction. But you do see where you get to a wall, and there's like water kind of dripping and running down, off the various forms, stalactites, stalagmites, and it kind of goes through like different cracks and crevices down deeper. But there is no, we're talking like a few inches. There's no actual crevice for you to go down.
Okay.
So kind of circling and kind of moving, kind of following. I guess the pace that you guys are walking at is a normal pace. So you're kind of heading through. You are kind of stepping on and breaking some of these mushrooms. Kind of, it's unavoidable. There's not a clear path to travel. There are a few like patches where there's like higher stones and stuff kind of sticking up above, but even those are not like readily where you can just like hop to one, hop to another, hop to another. There is some semblance of some patches of like a path that kind of aimlessly kind of weaves and treks through, and you do your best to kind of stay on it. And you are, trekking through. Uh, I guess as you're doing that, kind of keeping a lookout, can I guess those of you who are interested in being observant sentries, I guess you can give me one perception check for y'all. Trying to take in the atmosphere, trying to take in, Dregnar, you're still listening for more water, see if you hear anything, see if the smell changes, the temperature changes, all that for the group.
Adam, when we step on the
Yeah.
mushrooms, are they crunchy or smushy?
They're fresh. They have that snap to it.
Ooh. Nice.
They it's odd. They look like pretty damn healthy mushrooms. They're not like where they're like browned and grayed and becoming soggy. No, they're good.
I may have just missed. Were they purple specifically, or is that just
No, I think that's something you imagined. They
okay?
look like mushrooms according to what Dregnar had pointed. That what you would find like in a damp
Forest,
forest.
woods.
Yeah. They might have like a slight variation of color just because they're completely underground,
I like that.
but
Okay.
they look like mushrooms. Yeah, I feel you, Davis, on that.
Look like, huh?
So as you guys are going, kind of trekking through, um, focusing on other, aspects and things, um, there's going to be a point where you get to like towards where you can kind of see the end of the field. Um, and that's your focus, and maybe trying to get out of here, right? Continue heading beyond and further. Um, so what are the stealth rolls? Or that's all the perception checks. We got a 22.
Oh, you wanted all of us? I thought you just said
Whoever wanted to.
one
If
of us.
anyone was going to, like anyone is actively like Dregnar, I know you're rolling on and you're focusing.
Yeah.
I had a 15.
15
Oh, I'm focusing way too much on the fungus.
fungus.
Yeah.
And then Kara's
I
like,
see all the fungus.
Look at this mushroom.
I'm honestly just following Davis.
no, I feel you, Saj. That's why that's why
Yeah, makes sense.
I give you the option to do it. I'm not telling you, hey, roll me a roll.
Yeah. Tej
Uh,
isn't really much of a dungeon delver, so I don't really know what to look for.
Dungeon Delver, there's a feat.
Yeah.
A really bad feat.
My first character had
Okay.
dungeon delver. I thought it was so cool.
I mean,
It's a very
conceptually,
cool-
it's just not useful
Yeah.
except
Yeah.
for in very, very niche situations.
So
Can't wait to
Kara's
fight them abominations. Oh.
rolled for 3. So it's 11. Okay, so as you guys are kind of trekking through, there's this moment where you can see the end, and you guys, those of you that would notice it, announce to the groups, quietly that, hey, I think we can continue going out of here, and not paying attention to what's behind you and what has come down and has never stopped cracking the smell of the disgusting stuff on you. There are, as you are starting to like leave the field, there is the sense that you're being watched, and as you kind of look over, it's a little bit too late as you see multiple packs of these gray-skinned individuals that have like started climbing down the sides of the rocks and the walls or moving through the fungus, and they are closing in on you guys. And that's a initiative because
God.
none of them rolled lower than a 26 on their stealth check.
This is initiative, you said?
Yeah, it will be switching to initiative.
Okay, I'll use my boots.
Let me move y'all.
Been spooked.
Yeah, that's why I was like, huh, you guys actually didn't roll that high. What happened here?
We
Alright,
used all the good rolls earlier.
Yeah, let me grab GM
22 is okay, but 26, holy shit.
Well,
So
so,
quiet.
I
They know
don't
how
mind
this
telling.
environment works.
Yes, they have advantage on their environment.
Shit.
And they had advantage on tracking y'all because you guys stink to high
We
health.
got this.
Oh, there's
Bunch
too
of
much to
pansies.
cover us up. It's a bullshit.
Bunch of pansies.
All right, let's grab.
No,
that.
no, they're mushrooms.
Oh.
We're gonna pinch these
Uh,
guys too, just like you would pinch pansies.
And then let's
Ooh.
go move you guys here. I'll get the tracker up.
Oh, I was gonna punch them in the face. I wasn't gonna pinch them, but okay, sure.
Different strokes, different folks.
Give him a pinch and a whip. I got you covered.
I'm gonna pinch you so good.
You're gonna winch.
You guys have
You're gonna
to
wish I
bear
never
with
pinched
me
you.
as I resize tokens.
So the roaches from Family's Guy. I gotta cut you so bad, you're gonna wish I ain't cut you so bad.
She's a man, yeah.
What is that from?
That's
Family
Family Guy.
Guy? Oh, he's like,
Those first few seasons were so dumb. They had so many quotes. It's like shit.
I gotta cut you so bad, you're gonna wish I ain't cut you so bad.
You okay? Sir? You pet a cat?
I'm good.
Talk to me.
Your food, sure.
Uh,
Yeah, you're pouring and your food.
yeah, I did it. It was delicious.
What was it? A porn rap?
No,
No,
it
it
was,
was a porn fritter. Porn fritter.
it was
Fritter,
a
thank
porn fritter. Yeah.
It was deep
It
fried
was-
porn.
Ooh. I don't know if that's better or worse.
Everything's better deep fried and bacon wrapped, right?
Fair. Can't argue that.
I think Adam probably cringed a little bit.
This map is huge. What, you're saying bacon wrapped isn't a cheap way to cheap and easy way to make things better?
1 second.
I don't need no talent. I need fat.
Uh-oh. People are dying.
Do good. It's the roaches.
Never mind. Keychurch needs to unpick something. I had to check what it was. Oh, okay, we're good. I think you guys are like offset. What happened here? There you go. Snap. Snap the cell. Snap the cell. Dude.
Cars is huge.
Oh,
Powerful.
what a beast.
Okay. Oh, I didn't change.
This map is huge. Jeez.
We're in a giant cavern.
We are all gonna die.
You okay?
Okay,
We are all gonna die.
priority one.
Can you
We gotta
guys
get
see
that
my
book back.
initiative roll?
Oh,
Yes, he
I have
says.
old initiative anyway. Delete that person. Delete that person. Delete that person. Delete that person. Dragon 12.16.
Hey,
You
Adam,
are
can you
quiet as hell.
your mic up?
Sorry. Is that better?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, it's
You
very
see-
sensitive.
Did you see 12.16?
Yes.
I see 23 on mine. That's crazy.
So what should it
Same.
be?
I rolled the 23, but
Oh,
it's
okay.
I guess because I didn't select my guy. Maybe that's what
Yeah.
the problem was.
There you go. I fixed it.
I only see
Okay,
Sedge
so-
in the chart order so far.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. Here. Stage is 11.3. Okay, I'm just gonna clear this. Let's just remove all.
Oh, we're actually rolling now.
Yeah.
For some reason,
Yeah.
I thought we were taking a break. So here I am, just like, my bad.
Since
No,
I
you're good.
already rolled, do I just put in my number after I roll?
Yeah. So here, let me add Al to turn order. Dragnar, you did you. Sedge, you did you. That's the only 3 people that I saw initiatives for.
Oh. Can you just add me to the order because I manually rolled mine?
Did
Yeah.
I do it again? I did. That 20.
Nice.
That shield doing
I'm a
work for you.
speedy turtle.
Karos is a natural 18.
I was trying to be perceptive. He was doing something else apparently.
Yeah, but here's the fun part. Sorry, Davis. Don't worry about Mustard because, they got the whole surprise sneak on you guys.
I mean, I'll still do it, but yeah.
I know.
Yes.
I'm gonna cut you so bad, you're gonna wish I didn't cut you so bad. God
If
dang it.
if they have one turn order.
No,
Okay,
that's why there's
okay.
3 different types of tokens.
Hey.
Yeah, no, they all fucking dogpiling crit on the first rolls.
Yes.
Sneak attack.
Who's
Oh.
missing?
Too bad.
Rock was a natural 20, so what is it? Just a 20 for you, Rock?
Yeah, just a 20.
You're still below 2 of us.
20.0.
Thanks for the boots, Rock, by the way.
No problem.
Oh, that's what happened.
I
They
just
get
gotta
it.
say, thank God for alert.
Oh yeah, Dragon, you technically don't get
I
surprised.
cannot be surprised.
There we go. So you get to act while your friends are. Ugh!
Is that mustard worthy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is actually in this case.
I like how we're just calling it mustard.
It's
Delicious.
mustard. It's the most delicious mustard. All right. So
New song idea.
Uh,
Mustard to battle.
okay, so these guys.
Yeah, we'll just do the top 3. So me, Karos, Dragnauder. Or sorry, me, Rock, Dragnar.
I'm just putting these guys on the side so I don't accidentally, you know,
Yeah.
delete their tokens.
No,
so
it's
here's-
okay. Delete them.
And then put you here. Okay, so that one's add to turn order. That is add to turn order.
Man, I should come up with a scene with less stuff on the right-hand side and move the cards down to the bottom, maybe for like battles where we need more left and right space.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. It actually fits like just fine right now.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, that's the full screen. Damn.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's a big one, unfortunately. All right, I think that's everybody.
Looks like it.
Okay. So, let me. Music didn't switch over. Music, why? Why do you do this to me?
I have Dreadful.
Yeah, Dreadful's playing. It's no, I wanted to do.
I'm gonna crank it up.
You're not getting the dope battle music. This isn't worth it right now.
Boots and pants, boots and pants.
Little Davis in the corner.
It's Boots and Cats, isn't it? Boots and Cats and Boots and Cats.
It is.
It is Boots and Cats. Yeah.
I'm digging the pants. This is...
That was off of a cartoon that I saw somewhere, and I can't remember what it was. But the guy goes boots and pants, boots and pants.
Watch a lot of cartoons, do you?
Yeah, dude. Well, when you're in Afghanistan, you watch anything
yeah,
to
that's
make
true.
you laugh.
Nice.
Oh shit.
Not as loud.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
Actually,
Did I click in? Okay, there we go.
Turn it up a little bit on my end.
Yeah.
How
Go
do you?
for it.
I would max it out.
Yeah, me too.
All right, so you guys are free if you wish to adjust your characters, you know, within. Let me draw a shape for you guys. Draw a shape. You guys can place yourselves roughly anywhere in this square, let's say. This would be how you were naturally moving.
Did you say
Well,
top 3 or everybody?
Everybody. This would be kind of how you
Rock's
guys.
like, bye.
Adam, what direction were we moving?
We'll
according
just
to
say
this
you
map?
guys. We'll say you guys were moving that way. We're to the right.
Moving to the right.
Left.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
because I was in the lead, so I wanted to make sure that I was in the
Okay.
same general
it.
area.
I'll
Yeah,
still
let me
take
move.
the rear, so I'll. Where everybody else moves, I'll be towards this direction relative to them.
Because like none of them in front of you, they're all just kind of coming down. Cool. And then Karos would have just been where Karos is. Yeah, that's fine. All right. All right. So
Wow.
as you guys traverse, kind of moving through, wishing to vacate and continue marching forward. Dregnal, your head on a swivel, picking up on that sense that you guys have eyes upon you. Turn, and you see just crawling down the different sides of the cavern, up and over some of the rocks, rushing through the fungal fields, just ripping it apart.
Question
The gray reed rod are coming towards you. Yeah.
for the DM. Does the surprise negate my consummate command ability?
No, because we didn't say that it doesn't.
Okay.
It's when initiative.
Yep.
So you're.
Then I will give, I guess, Dregnar, if he wants to use his reaction, take a bonus action. I was gonna say myself, but that doesn't make sense. Yeah, Dregnar, Al, and Rock. You can all use a reaction to take a bonus action. If you like.
This is
Use
immediately.
our reaction. To
Part-
do a bonus action.
Yeah, use your reaction, and then it allows you to take a bonus action right now
as part of the initiative roll.
as part of your
No,
initiative.
okay. Rage.
Yeah, that's what I figured for you.
What did we say? That's the arm, right?
It's like the flexing guy, right? Isn't it?
There you go. And then no reaction is purple dot. Or, no,
Orange.
dot. There you
Yep.
go.
I figured you could like Misty Step or something if you wanted.
Yeah, you know what? Since I can free bonus action, I'm gonna let my birdie blow fire.
You don't have the spell up, though.
What do you mean I don't have a spell up? No, that the bonus action is to cast a spell.
Yes, but then Pebble would still have to, right?
I'm not saying she's gonna blow fire. I'm saying
He's
I'm
just
giving her
getting
ability.
Oh,
I'm gonna
got it.
give her Dragon's Breath.
Your brain.
Nice.
Got it. Okay, cool.
Good to. I'll bank that. Now I know that's even another cool thing you can do out of the bonus action.
Hell yeah.
And we're in a, let's go fire because that'll help us see.
Like it. Looks like Silver Barbs needs a target that's attacking, so
It's a reaction, not an action,
React-
not a bonus
you need
action.
to do a bonus action.
bonus
I'm
action, not
giving
reaction.
you
Oh,
a
my
bonus
lord.
action with your reaction.
I don't know how I got these two things mixed up.
Yeah, it's we've only used it a couple times, so it's a newish mechanic.
Because the other option I was gonna do is Bardic Inspiration,
That's
which
the one.
is a bonus action. Whatever.
Are you particking somebody? Oop.
Has moving over the initiative order always highlighted people?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Wow. Direction might be able to take that one. Up. Davis still has. No,
It matters for me, Davis.
Oh, it does matter for you. That's right. Well, no, they'll still act before you. It sounds like, but. Oh no, never
All
mind. Never mind.
depends.
They're
depends
only
on
doing that
their
because of the
initiative.
surprise. Never mind.
I'll drop an inspiration on Davis.
Go ahead. Off. I'll put the orange dot on you, and here
Okay.
we go. So as you hear, Dregnar, something you'll pick up on is there is like screeching and roaring and squealing, but there's obvious gaps in the sound. Not intentionally. I'm not sure if you would pick up on what it means, but they are closing in, and that kind of gets you there. You see your friends are essentially oblivious. You manage to say, "Hey!" and you see that they managed to like barely summon Hearthguard, and like you see that they react, but you understand that your friends are flat-footed and surprised for this round.
Gotcha.
All right, what are you doing?
Okay, so of course I rage, so that would be part of me notifying them. Just like, "Ah!" And I'm gonna do it in an effect and see if they'll target me because I'm making the most noise right now.
Understood.
Because I know that
Got
they are attracted to sound.
Give me a intimidation check with your strength. Since it is a strength check, you can do advantage because you're raging.
And do I get double proficiency on that?
Hell yeah.
Nice.
So 4, 8 advantage. Got it. Oh, that'd be a 21.
Not bad.
21. All right, so I'm gonna do them for the general group. So there's like 4 natural pockets. So I'm gonna see
22,
Oh,
actually. Sorry.
22.
22.
Nice. Okay. In that brief moment where you're kind of like fueling yourself with that primal totemic rage, you see that as you burst out, it's all of a sudden like there's that bright light, and there's like a few of them that just get the green light, and they're heading your way, and you can tell that they're like gonna ignore some of your friends.
Okay. And I will yell the entire time to try to keep their attention on me.
Got it.
Okay, and then 5,
He's
10,
powering
15,
up.
20. As I go there, I will drop the Soge from my hand. I am reckless attacking. I'm going to attack the one right there first with the Soge. Ooh, man, too bad I don't have that 1920 critical. That would be a 2731.
Very easy.
Misses.
You see, like, as you kind of get up to them and there's that odor and you get a good look at them again, they're wearing, like, you know, bits and pieces of chitinous plating, scrap of leather. Most of their skin is what's protecting them with some tufts of hair. And
So 46 plus 4.
Yeah.
That would be 10, 18, 24 points of damage.
right, how do you want to, as you kind of lunge forward, go just kind of like scorpion straight through the bot, like, you know, the Adam's apple, and you pull it out, part of his throat gets, just heals over and become.
Oh, no, he goes dead?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm not killing him.
He's going to sleep, baby.
Because we needed to capture somebody.
Alright, so he's a sleepy sleeps.
I'm just checking to see if there's a save. Yeah, DC 15. Oh, no, that's for the.
Your DC would
Second
be
four.
extra, I think, if it's
You
based
also
off
have
of
to-
your proficiency.
You need me to look at your item? Look
No,
at
it's a DC 15 saving throw to make it to force it to go to sleep, so it'd be DC 19 then.
If the DC is based off of your proficiency.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not though. It's
Oh,
just the items.
Okay.
So it's just
Yeah,
DC 15.
so, and it's a wisdom save?
Yes, correct. Wisdom save.
Alright. Natural 1, but they have advantage. Natural 18. He shrugs it off.
Okay, so he just dies then.
Yeah, he like, you, oops.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Okay, die. Fine.
Fine. Fuck you then. Okay, the one that is, I will move to there and range attack that one.
Okay,
That's a nat 20.
okay.
Ba-ba-ba-bam.
So, but no shadow sneak, so.
No shadow steak, but I get double psychic, which is cool. So my base is 14 before I drop die.
Yeah, because it's what? It's 6.
So D4, D6 plus 4.
Yeah, so 14 plus, and you need a roll. Because they
Plus
survive that.
4.
So 18.
18.
You just, it's with the soju again, you kind of whip it back, and you, trying not to impale his throat, you get the soju, you kind of wrap it around his neck and pull. He's and he's like, the soju retracts back to your hand. He's still up. He's hurt, but he's still up.
Okay. Then I will spend a key point to flurry of blows.
So you gotta close the gap.
No,
you're gonna flurry of blows
I'm gonna
this guy.
attack the one that's in front of me first.
Okay, got it.
So that is 1 key point, correct? And then
Oh,
I will attack. Sorry.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
So that is a 14 plus
That hits.
8, 22,
Yeah,
20, 25. Sorry.
that's fine. That hits.
He needs to make a DC 21 save as I stunning strike him.
Oh yeah, this is double or extra DC. Nice.
Yep, extra DC. My base is
You know-
17.
You know what's funny? It's he literally had to roll a natural 20 and he did. So you like,
Yeah, son of a
and
bitch.
he's going to like bite. He's like trying to bite your head as he's like looming down.
That's fine. I'll
Damn.
just
DC to
go ahead and do my
God.
damage. 5.
I'm good.
We'll take a break.
9. He takes 11 points of damage
Okay.
from that attack.
Standing.
Okay, then I will attack him again.
Okay. And if you did a stunning strike, make sure you're marking off your pool
Yeah,
first.
I am.
Okay, cool.
And then I got another 20 something to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
So 21 DC for stunning strike.
Oh, again? Alright,
Yep.
I mean, yeah, he failed that time.
Okay, so he's stunned. I said, don't hit this one!
How much damage?
You just hit him.
Stand by.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I roll the 1 plus 4, 5, 6.
6. Okay. So
Is that
yeah,
with your rage
he's-
damage?
Yeah. That's with my rage damage.
He's
My strength is not that
Oh,
much.
that's right.
so as you like crack him in the ribs, just, yeah, he's severely dazed. I need to rescue Pun check, so let's go ahead and take a break, and then we'll be back 50-55, okay? Sorry to do it like as we do the
That's okay.
first round of combat.
Gives us time to think.
I'm sorry.
Thank
All
you.
good.